You come with me today, okay? Because we have another great kwentuhan and it's all about the 4 Ps, okay? 4 Ps at saka bakit importante daw yung social sustainability, okay? Come. Hi, Greenies! Yan, it's top. So, let's go and continue our kwentuhan. Okay. So, what's really the kwentuhan all about? It's all about this, no? There are actually 4 facets of sustainability. Lalong-lalo na if we're going to talk about social sustainability, no? So, I believe I have mentioned that like way back, no? Especially in 2019, 2020, during our sustainability summit. And one of that, no, level per level kasi yung sasabihin ko. One is about people, which is here, no? And then I'm going to talk about prosperity or profit, and then the planet, and then what lubricates everything is about peace, no? So why is it very important and why am I harping on, especially on the number 1? The number 1 is about people, no? So when I talk about people, I always say that we have hope. I always say that when I try to influence people, especially in my vlog, in my coaching, in the way I have, let's say, my speaking engagements, no? It's because people is part of definitely social sustainability. So when I talk about social sustainability, there are 5 principles, no? So we will continue because we're gonna stop. Okay. When I talk about social sustainability, and when I said people, about people, no? What if we reverse the what technically people are doing, like causing traffic, causing a lot of air pollution, plastic pollution, degradation of the forest, extinction of animals, no? What if the 7.9 billion people will also be the one to put remedy and heal the world? It sounds like a song, no? No, but the point is, what if we reverse it? What if before 2030, we will be able to inform a lot of people about, really, not just inform, but do something about the planet? Because when we talk about social sustainability, we basically have a very big moral responsibility to the planet. Really. 5 principles of social sustainability. When we talk about health, when we talk about impartiality, it's not directly connected to what I do, no, because I'm not in the health business, and I basically talk about sometimes impartiality and how we talk about inequality, and which I'm talking about SDG 5 and SDG 10. But when I talk about competence, influence, and meaning making, that's exactly where my business is all about. That's why I do coaching. That's why I do a lot of, speaking engagements, and I think a lot of you knows about it, no? That's where I'm coming from. That's where exactly I am coming from. Okay? So let's pause for a bit because I'm gonna continue to drive. Now, when I talk about, people and the social sustainability, I'm basically talking about, because I'm connecting it to education. So, what if we educate ourselves better? And when I say educating ourselves better, it's like a part of us do not just believe fake news. A part of us do not just believe, you know, when I ask, so where did you get that information? And a lot of people say, okay, I got it from social media. I was like, oh, no, not just that, It's okay, but it's not super okay when you just rely information from social media. Because a lot of them are just fabricated, you know, news. So what you really need to work on is this, no? When I say educating ourselves, we're talking about, you know, discerning. We're talking about loading ourselves with information. Like for example, no? People do not know, not a lot of people do not know that plastics do not decay in 500 years. So when I'm in, you know, when I'm in the groceries and then I tell people, the cashiers and the baggers, no, I don't use plastics. I bring my eco bags. No? And then sometimes they will laugh at me because there are some malls who support the non-use of plastics. There are malls who are still using plastic bags. And when I say do not use plastic bags, they do not see the impact that it creates. You know, the impact that the plastic creates. Like, we're not sure that we're breathing already, you know, what we call plastic particles, the plastic dust. And do we know that in about 100 kilometers we're already breathing about 20 grams of plastics, the microplastics, no? Don't we know that if we put plastic bags, plastic containers, plastic foils in the land, it disrupts the lives of the worms, and the worms who are part of the composting, the part of the regeneration of the soil. We don't know that. Now, how do I know that? Because I'm researching, I'm studying, and I don't just stop studying. I try to know more. So do we know that there are about 7 trillion pieces of plastics in the ocean? And please try to look for it. I am not, you know, going to give you, it's, well, look for it in 4ocean.com. And why do I do that? Because I like to promote education as part of social sustainability. So a couple of vlogs ago, maybe about April, okay, I said, you know, I featured some of the scholars of my company, and I said they're okay because, you know, education is important. I tried to, you know, interview them, and they really gave wonderful information. But this time, I'm putting the responsibility to each and one of you, each and every person who's going to watch this, to put a little more information in your lives. So when I talk about, you know, educating ourselves, I'm talking about, you know, not just discernment, but putting the what they call, you know, effort to load our prefrontal cortex, you know, that part of the brains where we decide, when we try to, you know, give more information to ourselves, so that we will not be, you know, we will not be left hanging. We will not be left believing information that are just there, like, oh my God, it's just there, you know, oh my God, I read it, oh my God, I saw it in a social media. It's not that. It's, we hold information. Information is power. And the moral responsibility that I'm going to give you is to educate yourselves better. Get more information so that we will not be, you know, left point blank, not knowing. So I'm near the office, guys, and before I you know, end my vlog, I'd like to give this information to you guys that, you know, information is power, education is power. So don't just give up on education. Educating ourselves is part of becoming a better version of ourselves. And when I say, part of 5 social sustainability principles, I'm more talking about principles of competence, principle of influence, and principle of meaning making. Okay? So, try to look for whatever I'm talking about and try to educate yourselves more. It's not about finishing college or PhD. No. It's not about that. It's about learning. It's about discerning. It's about making better decisions. Okay? So, that's a big challenge for all of you guys. So, come and be with me. And don't forget to subscribe. Okay? I'll see you guys. Bye, Greenies. Knowledge is power. Bye.